Hello and welcome to Future Humans with Self-Agency, Inspiring Human Potential with us and without us. Who's us? The 5D Mystic Collective of spiritual and mindful living, loving people. So with our daily practices, those lovely 3 minutes give you, the self-agent and mystic, spiritual, and or again, mindful person who's secular of the future, the capacity to wield that which is your open-heartedness, thanks to being the authentic self. So when you look up what self-agency is, in case you wonder, it's a sense of control, but we go beyond it because we're luminous warriors. And that's why we're the future humans. The 43D don't know we're here because they don't actually own their healed body yet. We do. So our body is in its ventral vagal state. And we know the power of community because that's exactly why we're all mammals. So self-regulation comes thanks to having had the capacity to be around healthy, self-worth people. And we don't accept mediocrity. So while we do know that emotionally immature people won't join us with exercises because we have our ventral vagal state engaged and an integrated brain. Okay, so the future human with self-agency inspires human potential experiences because you are an unconditionally loving person. You have flaws and I have flaws, but above all, we have humility. And that means that when scientists explain what the first 3 years of life is of a person and how they need a therapist to get out of a body that is in protection and it takes their will and we're not going to be shaming anyone that is already being still shamed without even knowing it. So we get to make decisions. And when you are non-reactive, you're getting to harness your emotional body. And therefore, even though it may seem silly when I give you thoughts and feelings to work with, it's not silly if you understand that your embodied brain is it's like a muscle, like an elastic rubber band. Okay, so as a self-agent, you go beyond control and with a goal-oriented action. So when I'm dealing with somebody who's emotionally immature, I will learn to breathe, number one, and then give myself the opportunity to remember that it's not a choice to be immature. The choice is if they don't go to therapy, they're going to continue projecting their childhood codependent type stuff and more, but you don't have to behave like them if you want to talk about being a future human who's a self-agent, inspiring human potential. Join us here, and again, putting into practice that which I got taught from Jesus, how to forgive, and God, how to be humble, and scientists continue to humble me. Thank you, Robert Spolsky, with your book, Determined. You've given anyone who wants an excuse to not go and get themselves into becoming their own self-agents an excuse. No free will. I would say it's different. So Dharma, we do still build karma, but not in the same way because we're actually building something called a love frequency. And we'll talk about that in the extended. Tune in.